Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good night, good whatever time of day it is to you when you are listening to this. I have some words of advice for anyone who is going to podcast. Do not do it on painkillers. It will become clear in about 15 minutes, or actually quite a lot less, why I'm saying that. Let's just say that Burty, yours truly, was just a wee bit doped up when we recorded this episode. Reasons why will become clear. Don't freak out. Don't jump down my throat. I haven't relapsed. Well, I guess technically I have, but it's for medical purposes. I'm taking the pills as prescribed. Let's relax. Everybody, just take a deep breath and relax. I'm gonna be okay. But what's not going to be okay in about 30 seconds is your fucking eardrums, and I'm so sorry. I think I was just so high on the painkillers, I had Double's mic way up when we were recording. So for about the first 15, 20 minutes, Jesus Christ, he's loud as shit, and I am not. So, yeah, I would keep the volume low for the first bit, and you'll hear it when it drops back out. I'm so fucking sorry. It won't happen again. Okay. Today's show is long as fuck. It's like 2 hours long. I'm just making it longer with this long-ass intro, but whatever. Let's see, what do we talk about? We talk about more mascots, so that's in there. We talk about movies, Akwafina, the water and the person. And we do talk some sports. It does happen. But like Alright, welcome to this episode of Stone Sports. I am Burt, and with me as always is Dubs. Say what up, Dubs.
Did you almost say Dubs?
Mm-mm.
Did you almost call yourself Double?
Mm-mm.
It almost sounded like it, I'm sorry. Stratvutia!
What up?
Chillin'. Avoided the storm of the century.
Yeah.
Stayed dry, stayed clean, stayed clear.
Nice. Sorry.
We didn't have a bunker to bunker down in, but we were chilling.
We got this bunker. Super awesome down there.
And then they shoot cricket down there.
Oh my god, I forgot about that part. They just shoot the hole in his hand.
Yeah.
That shit is so
He's like, don't bring me to the hospital. They euthanize the homeless.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny, bro. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, I'm panicking. I can't find any of my shit. And
Burty, no. Everything's okay.
Yeah.
Find your things.
Hold on.
Have you checked your pockets? Maybe your asshole?
I don't have pockets. I'm wearing a dress.
Are you shooting a gun straight into the gas tank?
What the fuck?
High on poppers.
Hold on. I'm sorry, this is great podcasting, but it's essential.
Stone Sports starting off strong. Episode 62.
Best on the show. And no idea.
Holding one more time.
Okay, this will be interesting without nicotine. So anyway,
I didn't realize that's what you were looking for.
yeah.
I'm looking for my shit.
Yep, I don't know where it is.
All right, we've got a nicotine-less Burty, so this should be interesting.
Very irritable. Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of mm-hms.
Yep, I may come unglued. We'll find out.
You unzip me.
Yeah. So, okay. So I have a story about this week.
You sound so discombobulated.
I am. I have a story about this week.
Let's hear it.
So Saturday, I wake
Saturday.
up.
Set the stage.
I wake up. I grab my brush and put on a little makeup. No, I wake up and
Still wearing the dress from Saturday as well.
Right? And my tooth is like, I mean, it hurts. Ungodly amount of pain.
That's tough.
And,
so abscess or something?
Well, that's my first thought. My second thought is that I cracked the tooth.
How would you have done that though?
Well, you know, it can happen in many different ways.
Sleeping?
Yeah. Of course. If you grind your teeth and shit.
That's true. That's fair. All right. I didn't think about that.
I don't know if I do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a fucking girlfriend right now to tell me if I do. So
I did not know I did. Selena says I do.
Right, exactly. Like, how do you fucking know? Well, anyway, I realized that it's coming from the tooth that is pretty much a false tooth in my mouth. It's like in the back.
Okay.
And so I call my mom's friend who's a dentist, and I'm like, hey, like, something's fucked here. And she's like,
hey, Chief, something's fucked.
Yeah, she's like, hey, all right, just meet me at the office. I'm like, all right. So I go over there. She takes an x-ray. Not an abscess tooth. Not a cracked tooth. There was something, like, stuck in my gums. So she's like,
sucks.
She's like, well, you can wait until Monday. But, you know, they're going to charge you a bunch of money. I can just do it now. And nobody has to know. Okay, let's do that. Okay, problem is I can't give you any anesthetic. Oh, you bitch. So,
oh, you goddamn bitch.
So I let her do that, and she had to do all this shit, and, you know, I didn't get any anesthetic, but I got some painkillers.
Oh, no, we've got painkiller Burty.
It's awesome. It's like a freebie. You know, because I don't get to take them ever anymore because I have a drug problem. But
because you took too many.
there's no law that says you can't take them if you're taking them as prescribed. So,
and are we following the prescription thus far?
We are following the prescription as far. But I'll tell you what, man, it's been a long time since I took them. And the other night I took them, and it fucking hit me like a ton of bricks. Like in
this makes
15 minutes.
So much more sense.
Yeah, like it took it. Like, oh my God.
I knew you were a little off tonight, and that makes so much more sense. Yeah. I got Percocet, Burty.
Yeah,
alrighty.
Man. But
good to know.
I also bought a car this past weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got an A9 Accord T-Dar. So,
do you know what you don't do? You don't mix the two things that you got this weekend, Burty.
Painkillers in a car. Bitch, please. I'm a professional.
Bitch, please.
I could take 10 painkillers and win the Grand Prix.
Take 10 painkillers and Jeff Gordon's finishing second.
Yeah, fucking goddamn right. Actually, I bet you kind of would be boss as fuck because you'd just be less afraid. Just like, well, I mean, if I fucking
until you don't pull your foot
anyway.
off the gas going into a corner and you just hit the wall going 210.
Yeah, that's some lightweight shit though. That's some lightweight shit. But no, I'm not advocating the use of painkillers in cars. But nobody said it wasn't fun.
I went to a big ass arcade on Saturday.
Oh yeah, like a real arcade? Is it like a barcade?
No, it was a real arcade. It was like 3 floors.
Sweet. Where?
New Hampshire. Nashua.
In Nashua?
Nashua.
Did you see Holly Flax?
I did not see Holly Flax.
Yeah.
Saw AJ.
I love when he's like, I'll take one. I'm a size 34. He's like, okay, fatty. Like, it's so fucking funny.
No, it was a good time. Selena whooped my ass at Big Buck Hunter.
Oh, yeah?
It was the greatest performance I've ever seen, and I don't want her to have a gun.
That's awesome. She does seem like someone who would be really good at that, though. I don't know why. Like, I'm not saying, like, there's any one thing about her. It's like, yeah, of course. But, like...
It was, like, the bonus round at the end. The duck hunt bonus round at the end. There was, like, 40 of them to hit, and she hit, like, 37 out of 40.
Yeah, she puts off, like...
And, like, I was shooting at the same time. So I got, like, 1. It was not fun. But, yeah, it was a good time. Sounds better than your Saturday with the tooth.
Yeah, I mean, it was all right, you know. It was.
I actually
but then
was having some tooth issue. Oh yeah, I'm sure it made everything a whole lot better and a
once
little bit easier.
Yeah, once I got high, like everything was pretty fucking sweet, to be honest.
That's pretty much the name of the game.
Yeah, life is shit until you're high. Yeah.
If you're feeling shitty, let's get stoned.
Yep. What's with your tooth issues?
Yeah, so I thought I had a tooth issue like last week. I thought it's like felt like I bit metal. You know that feeling?
Yeah, would you like crack a filling or something?
No, I don't even have any. That's the thing. I was
Wow,
like, I don't have any cavities, I don't have fillings, I don't have shit. I was like, I don't know what's wrong here with this tooth, but I guess I'm just gonna like super clean my teeth until it goes away. And yeah, I must have had something in my gums because I started getting in there at the floss, and then like 2 days later it was gone. I was like, oh, thank fucking Christ. This is getting so annoying.
21, 22, and you've never had a cavity?
Yeah, pretty much.
What are you like, mainlining fluoride? You just like
not even, dude. I think part of it is just avoiding the dentist. They don't tell you, right, but exactly it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, fair enough. I bet your mouth is just like riddled with them. You got like gingivitis. It's the number one cause of all tooth decay.
I've got gingivitis,
according to Ace Ventura.
I gotta suck on the lime or the lemon like cricket.
Did you watch Mythic Quest yet?
No, but I just watched all the Sunny. I watched all the Sunny bloopers with my buddy the other day.
You're fucking useless. Watch that shit.
I need to get. Are you gonna give me your Apple TV?
How about you just get the free trial because you can knock it out in like 2 days?
Will you sign it up for me so I don't have to do it? Because that's the only reason I'm not doing it.
Loser. You have a girlfriend to do the shit you don't want to do for you.
That's so true.
Just get her to do it. That's what relationships are about. Is getting the other person to do things for you don't want to do. That's not what it's about at all. But it helps.
Like today when my AC, the bucket below my AC, because my AC drips, I was like, hey, it just woke up. I was like, hey, is it full? It's like, no, it's half full. And I'm laying there about to fall back asleep, and I like hear it dripping on the floor. And I get up and look, and it's literally overflowing. I was like, this is not half full. She's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's that is a relationship in a nutshell.
Yep.
It's fine. It's fine. And then there's water everywhere.
Literally. Like 4 towels later.
Full of life advice today. I'm going to keep taking painkillers even when I don't need it. No, I won't. Did you watch the new
40s and painkillers? No, I didn't.
It's on Comedy Central. It's pretty fucking funny.
That's your girl.
It is my girl. I love her so much.
There's a half-smoked joint in this fucking ashtray right here.
She's at like the top of my list. You know, like the list everyone has?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's like up there, man.
So are you, man.
I hope she never hears this, and because it would be incredibly embarrassing.
High on painkillers, like yeah, she's up there, man.
Yeah, talking about how in love with Akwafina I am.
The water brand.
Yeah, of course.
Perfect cover.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck Dasani.
Yeah, Dasani sucks.
Speaking of fluoride, fucking Dasani.
Fucking Dasani. It's the worst, bro. Like, the bottle's even unappealing.
Caps are cool.
You know? Yeah, the caps are cool. They're really good for GBs.
You're goddamn right they are.
But, yeah, the bottle is just unappealing. Top water bottles, Fiji's up there.
Yeah, but that's rich bitch shit. You can't, not everyone's just getting Fiji.
I understand, but I mean, if we're going to say, like, favorite cars of all time, I'm not going to say Toyota Corolla. I'm going to say Ferrari, Lamborghini, Aston Martin.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's fair.
I'm going to say...
So are you going to put Voss up there, too?
No. No, because the way Voss is shaped is... It's a little too...
Oh, you're not.
It's too phallic. It's like a dick.
It's too phallic.
I don't like it. You know, like, what are you trying to say with that water bottle?
They're bigger than you.
Right, exactly. Most things are.
And that's just insecurity on their part, not yours.
Yeah, it's compensation.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that. You nailed it. I can't even, it's not even a joke there because you're just truthing so hard.
I'm just gonna name this the Perk episode.
There you go. I'm feeling woozy.
Burt's Percs.
We are 13 minutes in, and we haven't even touched the oof. Just fucking killing it. Just laying it down right now.
We were just laying all of it out there.
Fucking free flowing, like improvisation. Like just going out there, man. So let's do the oof, and then we'll go through the sports.
Trying to remember what's his face's improv group.
Who?
Michael Scott.
Michael Scott's improv group, I don't think is ever named. I think he just does the stupid improv about how he found the improv group.
Gotcha. I might be thinking of a different improv group.
I love when Ken Jong says, he said he can't show it to me, but he has a gun.
Oh, it's so good. Freeze!
Michael Scarn, boom!
Double
dead.
agent!
Boom,
Double
dead.
agent! Put the gun away. Michael, put the gun away.
I love his excuse, too, after the improv group when they're all going somewhere, and he's like, oh, no, we're actually going to a thing of a guy we all met separately. Like, it's so fucking amazing. It's like the worst excuse in history. I need some water, man.
You do? Right now?
Yeah, I'm dehydrated. I need some Akwafina. Good cover.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
She's never gonna find out, bro.
The callback.
She'll never.
The cover.
She'll never understand. We're covering it so well. Like she's gonna mess with me with a restraining order and be like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
She as in the company.
Right.
The company, Akwafina.
Yeah, like gonna hit me with a restraining order. I'll be like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. It was just water. I was just talking about water, bro. Like, just trying to stay hydrated.
It's like when Mac is talking about the days. He's like, it's water. This day's water. It's water.
Oh yeah. And he breathed it into the nostrils of Adam, and it was good.
Shut up, science bitch.
Science bitch is such a good insult.
It's a great insult.
All right. Oof. Let's go.
So the oof this week is a collection of videos. It's not one. It's the fucking milk crate challenge. It's these goddamn idiots stacking these motherfucking milk crates up and hurting themselves.
Yeah, how did this start? Who was the first?
I have no idea, but it's like the fucking headlining event at the Hood Olympics.
Well, like, the thing is, like, all of a sudden, it was just happening everywhere.
Everywhere. It's all I've seen on my fucking feed, and it started like what, Saturday, Sunday? I don't know, but it's just gone everywhere. And every time, it's just a bunch of people surrounding the stack of milk crates just on like a sidewalk or like a fucking patch of grass like off the side of the road.
And
like
every time someone gets massively injured. I saw one yesterday where somebody kicked the bottom one out on the guy when he was up at the top, and he landed straight on his ribs, like on the corner of one of the crates. I was like, oh yeah, like that dude's like dead.
Yeah, dude, like some of these falls should be maiming these people. Although I did see today for the first time like a picture of somebody's injuries post milk crate challenge, and holy fuck, his whole back was like purple.
Well, you know what? I have the answer. Get at
the little rattling of the fucking pills.
Get at me. I'm ready to make some fucking bread off this milk crate challenge.
Milk crate challenge hit Burty up for about what, 8 pills, 10 pills?
No, I got quite a few. $7 a pop. There you go.
This podcast does not condone selling drugs.
No, not at all, especially illegally. But just go work at a pharmaceutical company, put on a suit and tie, and everything's good to go.
All of a sudden, you're like a functioning member of society.
They call that white-collar crime, baby.
The best kind.
What do they call the prison for white-collar criminals? What is it? Club Fed?
Club Fed.
I think that's what they call it, right?
Guantanamo. Imagine
going to Guantanamo Bay.
No, like just somebody who has like they fucked up and they send like some guy supposed to be doing like fucking fraud or something. They fuck up and just send him to the Guantanamo. And he's like, guys, I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
Nah, you're supposed to be here. Get ready for your cock meat sandwich.
We should make a mini series about it.
Yeah, we should. It's got to start David Cross.
It should absolutely star David Cross. I can't think of anybody better.
Hold on, bro.
With the beard now?
Yeah, of course. I forgot to do something. I got to unplug my Roku because it fucks up my internet and fucks up your voice connection and shit. Let me do that real quick.
Okay. Jesus. Did you die? Did you make it?
Okay.
He's back.
That's done. We're good to go.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, it's going to have to star David Cross. And we're going to do it right after our series about Macho Man being the president. Mm-hmm. And right before we debut Stone Sports Noir. So we gain a little bit of a following first.
The same universe.
No, they will.
Like President Randy
Savage. Like just different episodes. Like one episode we're following Randy Savage.
Do like different movies or TV.
It's like the MCU.
Right, but for TV.
Right. And in our universe, called Steve Austin as Professor Xavier.
Yeah, and Randy
Brock Lesnar's Mystique. Randy Savage is president.
David Cross is a like
Florida's walled off.
Yeah, it's a cool colony.
It's the number one
by Vin Diesel.
It's the number one rated television program. It's just called Florida Fuckwits, and it's just like
hosted by Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan and Vin Diesel. Now we're selling tickets, Burty.
Yeah, we are putting meat in the seats. Oh boy!
If you do that, the Gators will get them.
Oh boy.
So next on our oof list, Burty, before we get to a little sports here. Mm-hmm. We got a Russian traffic officer who was sentenced to jail after an investigation finds he purchased a golden toilet with money he received from a massive bribery scheme.
Wow. So
I figured you'd like that one.
So he got a Trump toilet.
Yeah. Got himself a gold-plated fucking toilet.
A massive bribery scheme. Like, wait, what are they saying that like? So he's a traffic warden. So he's writing,
yes.
So he's writing people tickets, and then he's like, "Yo, give me some bread. I'll rip up his ticket."
Literally.
That must be what's happening. And he made so much money, he bought a fucking gold toilet.
Yeah. Officials released footage of. It was really a whole mansion. Police Colonel Alexei Safanov and 6 other people arrested by Russia's investigative committee in the southern region of Stavropol. Officials released footage of Safanov's mansion, its lavish rooms, extravagant decorations, a billiards hall, a bowling alley, and even a golden toilet.
Jesus Christ, that's like some USSR shit.
Basically, he was leading like a criminal gang, which was like just they're issuing permits to people in the gang for them to like cross over borders and sell shit without getting taxes.
Criminal gang.
Yeah, that's what is in the news article I'm reading from.
I guess in Russia there are many different types of gangs.
Yeah, they have to specify that they're criminal
gangs, good time gangs. Like, what the fuck is this?
No, sir, we are good time gang from down the street.
We play golf. We only play golf together.
We play frisbee golf.
We play ultimate frisbee golf.
We jam all three together.
Holy shit. Russia needs to get its act together, bro.
But yeah, they made $200,000 just like moving shit across borders, and yeah, doing what you said, just fucking writing people tickets and being like, "I'll rip this shit up if you fucking pay me a little extra here right now."
Wow.
But yeah, just like renegade traffic cops ended up getting a mansion and fucking golden toilet. The golden toilet is really what sold me on it. I was like, wait, what happened here?
Yeah, for sure. For sure, dude. Like, that's... I want a golden toilet. That's probably the Italian in me, though. I want gold everything.
All gold everything.
Yeah, that's the dress code.
It's the Trinidad James in you.
Yeah, it's the dress code, mate. All gold everything. That's the dress code. That's a pretty good oof. I mean, it's political. It's got crime. It's got everything.
Gangs.
Yeah, it's got gangs that are not good time ultimate frisbee golf gangs.
Good time ultimate frisbee golf gang.
It's got cops. It's got everything you need, except murder. But there probably is some murder. They definitely killed somebody to cover
It's
that
Russia,
shit up.
dude.
Yeah.
There's gonna be murder.
Yeah, there's murder and alcoholism running rampant through that entire story. Wow, I'm really digging a hole here with Russians.
There's a Russian vodka at the liquor store I go to all the time, and it's like 45%, and I really want to try it.
What's it called? Tolstoy?
Hammer and Sickle, I think.
No, it's not. No, it isn't. It's just no fucking way that it's called Hammer and Sickle and it's actually Russian. Because if it was, boy oh boy, they're really not distancing themselves from that whole communist thing, are they? Hold on. I'm on it. Hammer and Sickle vodka. Oh my god. It's a thing.
I googled it before you. I was just waiting for your reaction.
There's no way this is really Russian, though.
It says distilled in Russia on the bottle.
Wow.
An ultra premium imported Russian vodka distinguished by its bold texture combined with a clean, smooth, mellow finish and true Russian taste.
These fucking communist bastards. This cannot stand in America. I will not stand for this.
A big old bottle of it right where I go to check out.
I don't know if we can do the show anymore, you red bastard. I don't know if we can do this. We might have to... Yeah, fuck off. All right, so baseball?
Baseball.
Okay, what's up?
So I want to do a little division check-in. We said we were going to do that last week.
Yeah, we did.
Gonna see where the divisions are checking out. And then I got a little Mets question for you, Burty.
Oh, boy. Okay.
But right now, AL East, we'll start with my Red Sox falling behind. We are still technically in a wild card spot, but in the AL West, we have the Athletics and the Angels right behind us in the wild card race. Whichever one of them ends up winning the division, they'll probably be the opposite. Will be the second wild card. They're only a game back of the Red Sox right now. The Yankees have won 10 straight games. Fuck them. They are now 73-52, 2 games up on the Red Sox, 4 games back of the first place Rays. It's a 3-team race there. We still have a chance, but the Yankees have been playing really well, and Tampa has distinguished them as a top of the division competitor, even without their ace Tyler Glasnow. Central's a shit show. The White Sox are the best team there, but after that, everyone is below 500.
Yeah, they are. But Cleveland's not far behind 500, though, right?
No, they're not. Actually, they played today and they became 500. They're now 61-61.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because I was going to say they're like 61-62 or like 60-61 or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. The Astros still at the top of the West. Like I said, the A's, the Angels behind them. In the NL, we've got the Atlanta Braves at the top of the NL East. Your Mets, 61 and 63, are in third behind the Phillies.
Fucking Phillies.
Goddamn Philadelphia, man.
Fucking Phillies, bro. Don't even get me started.
Is that like your least favorite baseball team?
No, it's... it might be.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. Because I really don't like...
Like, the Red Sox
Nationals.
naturally have the fucking Yankees. Like, I don't know who the Mets naturally...
Yeah.
And you're not even, like, from New York, so you might have different hate, you know?
I mean, the thing is... Okay, it's like when you talk about hockey, like, my natural enemy should be the Islanders, right? But
it's the Capitals.
Right, well, until recent years, like, the Islanders fucking were absolute garbage. So it just, like, it didn't matter. Like, I didn't know a single Rangers fan that would, like... I knew Islanders fans that hated Rangers fans, but I didn't know any Rangers fans that hated Islander fans. Like, they'd be like, oh, that's cute. Like... But now it's kind of heating back up, but... Yeah, I mean, I don't like Philly. I don't like the Nationals. I don't really mind the Braves. Braves never really bothered me. When we were kids, when I was a kid, and you may not have even been born yet, and if you were, you were just born.
Good old Eli.
They had some players that I liked, so.
Like Andres Galarraga. Chipper Jones.
Yeah, Schmerch.
John Schmolch.
Yeah, I just think his name's funny to say like that. And then there was that one dude we were talking about that one time.
Conway had a bar in a song recently where he said he was pitching in the kitchen like John Smoltz.
You gotta love Conway, dude. He's the man. What up, though? Griselda. Yeah, I would say it's like Philly or Washington are probably my two least favorite teams.
Fair enough. You just seem like you don't like Washington. That's like you hate the Capitals. You apparently don't like the Nationals.
Yeah, those are the two I don't like. I don't mind, I don't mind the Washington Football Club. They don't bother me. It's fine. It's the fan base.
What if they pick one of those dumbass names we talked about, though?
I mean, I will relentlessly poke fun at them.
I actually saw one of the logos. I saw the Wolfpack logo.
Uh-huh.
Or the Red Wolves, whatever I think it was the Red Wolves.
Yeah, the least shitty of the shitty names.
Yeah, it was all right. The
Yeah.
W, like, sort of turned into, like, a dog head. But I don't know. I also don't really like their colors to begin with. So I feel like I'm kind of I'm gonna dislike their logo and team kind of regardless.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right, let's continue the rundown of the divisions.
Yeah, sure. So the NL Central, the Brewers are running away with that one. Christian Yelich obviously has been playing phenomenal for them. All around effort from the Brewers so far, 76 and 49. The Reds are in second, and doesn't it just seem like a weird top two teams to be fucking NL Central?
I literally was about
like
to say
the
that.
whole time I've been born, it's been like the Cardinals and like the Cubs.
Right.
Maybe another team. Like the Reds were good for a little bit.
Yeah, it is weird.
No. Pirates still way down at the bottom there, 45 and 80.
Yeah,
they are still not the
Christ.
worst team in the NL, though. We've got the Arizona Diamondbacks at the bottom of the NL West, 42 and 84. The Padres have cooled off quite a bit. It was a 3-team race between the Padres, the Giants, and the Dodgers for a long time there. It's now down to the Giants and the Dodgers. I think they just made better moves at the deadline.
Right.
And they've just... I still think the Dodgers are better than the Giants.
Yeah, I mean, the Giants are only ahead of them by a couple games.
Yeah, they're only 2.5 up.
Right.
And the Dodgers have been really fucking hot lately.
Yeah, so we shall see about that. Are there any Arizona fans left? Have they all jumped ship?
Between like the Diamondbacks, the Coyotes.
Yeah.
They've got the Phoenix Suns, who were shitty last year, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like they're all gonna jump ship. There's gonna be a great fucking migration. There's gonna be a bunch of like
Where do they go?
Arizona refugees. I don't know, like L.A. I guess.
New Mexico.
No.
They just become New Mexico Aggie fans.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise they do that. Yeah, no. What's your
Gonna go ahead and advise against that one there, Chief.
What's your question about the Mets?
So 2015, you guys made the World Series.
Right.
You lost.
Yep.
You guys acquired Yoenis Cespedes at the deadline. However, that was after a trade that already fell through because of a medical exam.
Right.
I'm curious if you guys think you still would have made the World Series that year if you traded for Carlos Gomez in 2015 instead of Yoenis Cespedes.
Ooh.
Carlos Gomez, famously a two-time All-Star going into that season, was having a down season, got injured right before the trade. The Mets were supposed to trade Zach and Wilmer Flores to the Milwaukee Brewers for Carlos Gomez. I don't know if you remember this, but Wilmer Flores was in the game, like crying, because they told him he was getting traded.
Oh, yes. I do remember that. Yes.
Yeah. So he got traded for Carlos Gomez. The next day, they went through the medical with Carlos Gomez, got scared about his hip, and then backed out. Ultimately, Gomez never had a All-Star season again, was out of the league a couple years later, and Cespedes went on to hit over 300, 17 home runs, and 42 RBIs after the trade deadline, up until the playoffs.
Yeah. So wait, what's your question exactly again?
My question was, do you think the Mets still would have made the World Series without Yoenis Cespedes that year, or it was that like
the final thing?
Yes, the icing on the cake to get you there.
Yeah, I mean,
and I just was super curious about it.
I think that argument can be made. I think that argument can be made. I mean, you said 2015.
Yeah, I have the roster pulled up.
No, I'm not talking about that. But you said Gomez was having a down year. Was he?
At the time, it was down from his 2 All-Star seasons, but it was still like he was a 2-time All-Star.
Yeah, I just looked it up. You're right. You're absolutely right. It was definitely more, not too bad, but like
no, it still wasn't bad, but it wasn't.
The average was 284, and then
which is pretty much where Cespedes was at when they got him too. But Cespedes turned it around, which could have been the case with Gomez.
262, 242. And then
he went
back up to 284 in 2016, but then
I don't think that's in many games though.
No, because he played for the Mets in 2019.
Gomez did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was out the year before that.
No,
I didn't even know he made it to the Mets.
His average was trash.
Yeah, I thought he bounced out the year before that.
I'll find it. 198. 2019.
Yeah, so fucking.
But he may not have played like the whole season or something, you know.
No, I don't think he did. He wasn't an everyday player.
Yeah. So. Yeah,
but either way,
I think you make a compelling argument, and I would be somewhat inclined to agree with you. Yeah. You know, I mean, especially
I was just really curious about it because like the trade was already a done deal, and backed out on it and got a chance to go get somebody else, and it ended up presumably better.
Yeah, right. No, I mean, it's also like you see it a lot in baseball, and maybe not as much in baseball. You see it a lot in hockey. You see it, I think, sometimes in basketball, where it's like any sport where there's a long season.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get a player who's hot towards the end of the season, it can make like a world of difference, because you know it can like. I don't know, like shoot something right into the lineup that just kind of like either gasses the rest of the lineup up or like carries the team, you know, lifeless across the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. just dragging a bunch of
Yeah,
these
yeah,
across the fucking finish line.
yeah. Like that. Sometimes it happens, man.
No, it does.
I think Tom Brady did that on more than one occasion. LeBron has definitely done that shit on more than
LeBron
one
has
occasion.
for sure done that.
You know, it's just the way it goes. But
Yeah.
I do think you actually make a pretty solid point. Nice job, Dubs.
You're welcome.
Oh my
You little
God.
fucking
I'm just fuzzy right now.
just
bro.
fucked up.
I'm
A
just
little
like,
lull in the news. I was like, let's go back to 2015 for a minute.
yeah, let's not. Let's not. My life was looking up in 2015. I was fresh.
Yeah?
I was freshly sober. Had a new girlfriend who I loved dearly. But then, shortly after, we would break up and Donald Trump would become president.
And now here we are.
And
High on
now,
Percs.
here we are, high on Percocet, in a room, with no lights on, talking
And
to
no
this,
nicotine.
talking to this fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
No, I'm just kidding. I love you, bud.
Love you too, buddy. No nicotine though.
No nicotine. I really do feel weird without it.
Smoke a blunt.
That actually would be helpful. But then I'd have to roll it. Did you see that guy rolling while he was doing the milk challenge?
I did. I saw somebody post. I mentioned something about the Hood Olympics earlier, so I saw somebody post on Twitter. Make this the logo for the Hood Olympics, and it was like in the NBA logo colors, and it was just the guy like with the blunt in his mouth on the fucking milk crates.
Yeah, I was like, what a boss.
Had me dying.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
what
was
a
some
boss.
savage. It would have been way more savage if he like ran and did it.
Yeah.
But there's no chance.
I don't think you can really run and do the milk crate challenge. Like, that's fucking trash, bro.
I've seen people trying.
Yeah, me too. And I bet they wish they hadn't. Although they're probably high as fuck right now too, so they're probably
hurting today.
Well, you'd be surprised you got the right medication. Any other baseball stuff you wanna what's one of the other sports? Basketball.
Yeah, I only had one note for basketball this week. We can hit it real quick.
Okay, what is it?
I had Bill Russell, Celtics legend, selling his house in Massachusetts, deciding to leave all of his trophies there in the sale.
Wow.
You know, Bill Russell famously doesn't have like more rings than can fit on his hands.
That's crazy.
It's like, yeah, nah, fuck it. I'll leave all of my shit. Basically, he says he's had his time with it. It's supposed to go on to the next person to enjoy.
That's nice.
It is very nice.
That's actually really sweet.
I'll tell you what, though. I wouldn't be giving that shit away.
Me neither.
I'd be like, bury me in it.
Yeah, right? Like a pharaoh.
If I had 11 NBA championship rings, I'd say bury me in those motherfuckers. I want the 11th one on my dick.
Right? Yo, have you watched The Green Knight?
The Green Knight?
Yeah, it's a new movie.
No.
It's pretty sick, dude.
Dude.
Yeah, I watched it Thursday.
King Arthur's headstrong nephew embarks on a daring quest to confront the Green Knight.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Because it's not all like, I doth protest. Like, it's none of that.
I doth protest.
Like, it's pretty fucking cool.
Here doeth by say.
And I hope that more people make movies like that in the future. Because I found myself enjoying it quite nicely.
You seem like a guy who would enjoy the 7 Rings movie coming out.
The 10 Rings?
10 Rings.
Or is it... you talking about the Marvel, the
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yeah, because you know who's in it.
Your boy.
No.
Your girl. Akwafina.
Yeah, she is in it. No, but actually the dude that plays him too is my boy. But yeah.
Simu?
Yeah, he's the man. I am going to definitely see that movie. But yeah, you should watch The Green Knight. It's really cool. It's based on like a
Is it on
century
something?
poem. I think it's on Amazon right now.
I think
I
I have
can't
Amazon.
remember where I rented it, but it was pretty fucking cool. Like
I have too many goddamn streaming services to keep track of.
I know, man, and it's one of those movies where like there's not a whole lot of talking the whole movie. It's pretty sweet. I really enjoyed it. I would say C plus, which is a good rating. It's not a bad rating. C
That's
plus
what
is
you gave
most people
Suicide
get.
Squad, is it not?
Yeah, Suicide Squad was good. It's definitely worth watching. Just the first like 45 minutes is like whatever. The
So is
last
that
40
then is that the same case with this movie?
No, not at all.
Then how does it get a C plus? Wouldn't it be better than Suicide Squad then if that wasn't the case?
No, not at all, because there are different reasons for movies
Okay.
to be C+.
I'm just questioning your movie scale so we can solidify it and make it better.
Right. No. Like to me, be above average has to be truly fantastic film. Like
Then what is an A? Give me an example of an A movie. On Burty's
an
scale.
A++ movie. In Bruges, Harakiri, Jaws, the first one.
Snakes on a Plane.
No. That's like a D+ on a good day. Pretty much every Tarantino movie, but maybe Death Proof. Death Proof is probably a C+. And Hateful Eight is probably like a B- C+. Yeah, I mean that's if that's not enough barometer for you. What, Hateful Eight?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. Senor Bob is amazing. I love Senor Bob. Okay, so let's talk about some hockey stuff. Would you like?
Okay. We can do that, and then we'll hit our mid-show break.
Sure, freaking sure.
This week's mid-show break, we've got Dumb Mascots Part 2.
Yeah, so what did you want to talk about with the hockeys?
First off, I want to say R.I.P. Jimmy Hayes.
Yeah.
Super sad. Don't know what happened yet.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Still don't know what happened with Trevor Moore either.
No, we probably never will. Like, there's been a few. Roger Burt died as well.
Really?
Yep, he died, and I don't think the cause of death has been released.
What is? Can we get cause of death? Maybe. Like the last 3 or 4 deaths that I've been like interested in from like celebrities and shit, I haven't fucking found out why.
Yeah, I don't know why people aren't. I mean, I guess it's a privacy thing. Like
it is, but you're also a celebrity, and like everybody fucking. You find out how everybody dies, you know?
Yeah. R.I.P. to the legends. That's for sure. That's for sure. So you want to talk about some Sharks goalies I see here?
Yeah, Sharks signed some goalies.
Do you have thoughts on the signings? You said
James,
you have thoughts on them.
I don't think they're the signings they need to make to be competitive.
Yeah, they signed Reimer.
Who I like.
Me too.
I don't think he's a playoff caliber goalie.
Yeah.
I'll give it up for him, though, the one time we played him in the playoffs or at least he put on. But that was like his rookie season.
Yeah.
And he's pretty time and time again after that he's not the guy.
Yeah, that's fair. It's hard sometimes, though, if you don't have a great defense in front of you, it's hard to judge the goalie too harshly. You know, like a lot of people have been shitting on Carter Hart, and while I don't think Carter Hart is necessarily the truth, and I think he has maybe gotten a little too much credit, he's also playing on the Flyers, who have like just a dog shit team in general. So it's hard to judge him too harshly. I don't know, but I'm with you, actually. I do feel a sneaking suspicion that you are right.
And the other guy they got, Aiden Hill.
Why does that sound familiar?
Well, he was on the Coyotes, but he's basically been like bounced back and forth between Arizona and the AHL, like all 3 seasons he's been
right
around.
So he's like a backup goalie for them.
Right.
Yeah, or like a goalie prospect, I guess would probably be the proper term.
If that, he's like 25.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you still would call him a prospect if they've never made really an NHL debut, which I think they have to play, I want to say 12 games consecutively.
He's played more than that.
Yeah, so then at that point he's not. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know anything about that dude. Like I've said before, who gives a fuck about the Coyotes?
Yeah, fuck the Coyotes.
Yeah. Hell yeah, fuck them.
He's basically had an even record and like a 90 save percentage every time he's been out there.
Well, I mean, playing for them, that's not exactly a terrible stat.
No.
You know? Again, they've got a dog shit team, so if you can manage to, you know, at least break even, that speaks something to the caliber of goaltender you are. But I
just feel like the Sharks had a window a couple years ago, and
they did.
Goalie, like they've lost so much. This goalie core isn't going to be it. My main point of this whole thing is that I think the Sharks need to just scrap it.
Yes, I would agree with you completely. We have actually, I believe, discussed that on the show before.
I think we have as well. I think that was around the playoffs.
Yeah, because I think you're right. They did have a window, but then they had what's his name in goal, Martin Jones or whatever.
Yeah, and they blew the rest of that window.
Yeah,
and if they went out and they got an elite goalie there,
right.
And that was their issue. Like they had offense, they had defense.
I mean that one year they were in the was it the Cup or like the conference final?
Conference finals against Vegas.
They got destroyed.
They got absolutely ravaged.
Yeah, just dismantled, and
they let up like 5 goals every game.
It was clear the issue was Martin Jones. At least that was clear to me. My friends who are Sharks fans, I do actually have a couple who are Sharks fans, and they all say that was the problem. But
the Sharks
there are people who will like defend him.
And if I had a second team in the NHL, it's the Sharks. I like them.
Yeah, I like them too. I like a lot of players on that team. Like I've liked a lot of players that have come through that team.
Yep.
But I just, I feel like they wasted their window on that guy. Because I mean, you know, people say, well,
and they had
percentage. It's like, okay, bro, but like when it mattered most, he did fuck.
Because you know what, like they had Niemi before that too.
Yeah,
and it was like the same situation. They had the same fucking team. They were good every season, and then their goaltending kind of fucking blew it. And then they're like, you know what? Let's get rid of Niemi. We'll get Martin Jones, and we're in the exact same fucking position. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, okay, let's look at
like
it.
Nothing
here.
changed, you know?
Yeah.
They just kept ramming their head into the same fucking wall, and now all of their players got old or left.
So what season was that conference final? Was that 2016?
2016 or 17?
So 2016 he had...
No, because they played Vegas, so it had to be later than that.
I mean, 2016 sounds right, bro. 2017. It's one of the two.
17.
So he had a 912 save percentage in 2017, 2018 915, and since then he's been 896.
They went to the Cup Finals in 16 where they lost to Pittsburgh, and then they lost in the conference finals to Vegas.
Yeah. So he's hovered right around 900 for pretty much his entire career, except for in 2014 when he played with the Kings and he had a 934.
Which is really good.
It's pretty fucking solid. He only played 19 games though. When he gets
and then
to
the Sharks
San
went, you
Jose,
know what?
He's playing 65 games. That shit drops to 918, which is still not terrible. It's pretty
you can get away.
good.
That's a good starting goaltender. I'll take that.
It's pretty fucking great, actually. But it's right after that he immediately just nosedives. You know? So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. And the thing is, you can have a great save percentage. What makes a great goalie great is stepping up when it matters the fucking most. You think about some of the all-time great goalies. You know, Tuukka Rask is a perfect example. Like, he gets it done when he needs to. Jonathan Quick, I'm just talking goalies in recent years. Jonathan Quick stepped up for the Kings, you know, a couple of times when they needed him to. Henrik Lundqvist put the team on his back all the fucking time.
Which officially retired.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. But I mean, we called that.
Yeah,
I said
we've
long
talked
time,
about
like,
that a
dude,
few
you're
times.
not. He's not playing hockey. He had fucking
No.
open heart surgery. You're not playing hockey, and you fucking shouldn't, bro. You know, like, I get he wants to compete, but bro, like, please take care of yourself. You're a fucking treasure. But yeah, the measure of a great goalie is like standing up in the moments when it counts, the penalty shots, that sort of thing. The the breakaways when it's just you and the other guy. Like, that's when you have to make the stop. And there are certain goalies who just don't. And that's get fucked, And he's one of those. When they needed him the most, he was fucked.
Now I have a question.
Yeah.
To piggyback off of our Sharks talk here.
Yeah.
Are the Islanders in danger of putting themselves in the same spot the Sharks are in now? And I ask that because although the Islanders have not had as many opportunities in the playoffs to get it done as the Sharks did in their window, the Islanders have in the previous 3 seasons made the playoffs, Eastern Conference quarterfinals, Eastern Conference finals, and a Stanley Cup finals appearance.
Right.
So, and on top of that, they had the oldest age or average age of their roster going into the playoffs last year.
Right, which I think is really more the issue.
Yes, which is why I saved it for last.
Right.
It's more
okay.
of the
So
of the telling.
Right. I thought you were saying, like, is their goaltending the problem, just like San Jose? No, I don't. I honestly don't think that that's the case. I think it is more a case of the way that the roster was constructed initially, and they're kind of like digging their way out of it. Yeah, because if you look at
it, I think part of their issue is their goalie.
No, it is, but I don't think that's the biggest issue. If you look,
I don't think they've had a good goalie in a really long fucking time, and that's been why. Yeah, they have. It's been a big portion of why they haven't been able to get it done.
That's totally true. But if you look at their roster, I can't remember if it's their third line or their fourth line off the top of my head. But one of their, like, I think it's their third line. They're paying them like an absurd amount of money. Like, just crazy amount of money. And we all know you shouldn't be paying depth players a fuckload of money because you can get them anywhere, You
want to know a weird stat about the Islanders too?
What's up?
They don't have a single person on their team that's left-handed.
Yeah, that is weird.
Every single skater and goalie is right-handed.
I feel like that's actually not a good thing at all. I mean,
I don't think it is either. I feel like you're limiting yourself. I mean, that's a very small, simple, like, it's not something you would think of that would limit a team.
Right.
But I feel like it does.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like somebody on their team has had to have looked around and gone, guys, we're all right-handed.
Right. And especially on a power play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, like, if everybody's a right-handed shot,
it closes the ice a lot more too.
Yeah, and all you have to do is just force them to the left, and they can't make the play. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a great point. But see, that's kind of my point. Is like I feel like the real problem.
There's other issues.
Yeah, is like their roster construction.
Okay.
And at like face value, it doesn't seem that bad because a lot of the players on the team are good players. But I think hockey is one of those weird sports where you can have all the best players, but that don't mean it's gonna work.
The Islanders yeah, no, for sure. Baseball is very much that way too.
Yeah.
But the Islanders are a team to me too, where I look at them, like I look at their roster and everything, and what they've done the last couple seasons, and it just seems like they overperform.
Yes, no, I think that is the case. We've definitely said that on the show before. Barry Trotz is probably the best coach in the NHL and is just getting every single ounce of talent out of that team.
Right.
And that's just down to good coaching and deploying his lines properly and all that sort of shit. But
at what point is that not overcomable? Is the rest
exactly
insurmountable?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, like
Found
that. It will not get you all the way there.
Yeah.
I think they need to make a big swing. To me,
Jack Eichel.
Yeah, and they could have traded Barzal for him too. You know? Yeah, fucking Jack Eichel still not traded. Did you see the thing I sent you? You definitely saw that shit, didn't you?
I put it on our rundown.
Dude, that shit was so fucking funny. So people who don't know, there's a podcast called Blue Shirts Breakaway. It's a New York Rangers podcast. It's pretty fucking great. This past week, they put a billboard literally directly outside of the Sabres stadium that basically, what did it say?
I have it right here.
Trade agreements a pain in the neck or something like that.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, and then it said hashtag free Jack.
Hashtag free Jack. Hashtag blue shirt breakaway.
Yeah. It's so
and it's a
funny.
crying bull.
Yeah, it's a crying bull. And the thing is, like, I saw people, like, it blew up on Twitter, man. And people were saying shit like, this is so stupid. Like, and I was like, dude, I just think it's funny. You know? Who gives a fuck? And they had a great point. They both went on Twitter and were like, look, guys, we don't even care if he comes to the Rangers anymore. We just want this to be over with. Like, this guy should have been fucking traded months ago, and we still have to talk about this. Like, this is so dumb. And I totally understand that, because imagine...
We've been waiting for goddamn months, Burty. We've talked about Jack Eichel so many times.
Yeah. And
like, and this week.
I just don't...
And this week.
And, like, we're at a point where, like, we literally just don't talk about it anymore.
No, because we're just like, fuck it. It'll
so
happen when it happens.
Done. Yeah. It's just so stupid. It's so stupid. Fuck Buffalo. They suck. Yeah. Moving on from that. Anything else with hockey that you wanted to talk about?
You guys added some.
The assistant coaches.
Staff, yeah.
Gord, good old Gord.
Gord Murphy.
Gord Murphy and Mike Kelly, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
They said that. I don't know who you guys fired as your defensive coach.
It was Jacques Martin, who was Pittsburgh's defensive coach.
But they said Murphy's supposed to replace him.
Yeah, I don't know about how to. I don't know, man. I honestly, at the beginning of last season, and even up until like the end of the season, I was pretty confident about this season because we were gonna make some big moves. We had the salary room to do it. I trusted Jeff Gorton and JD to make the right moves and get everything done. And then Dolan comes in and blows it all up. So I am fully expecting the New York Rangers to suck for another 20 years. That's basically where I'm at. It was looking way up, and now it's just way down. So
this has changed so quickly.
Yeah, it did, man. It had to, because
you told me you guys would make the playoffs next year.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if you looked at it, we were set to. We had all the pieces we need. We had a good GM, a good, president. We had who had made nothing but pretty solid fucking moves, minus like one or two moves in their entire tenure. We had like $17 million in cap space coming off. We were ready to make everything, and then fucking James Dolan comes in and blows it all up. And that happened at the end of the season.
Was it James or Dames?
Dames. The entire fucking season, I was like, it's all right. This is literally just a burner year. We're going to fire David Quinn after this year anyway. Everything's going to be fucking fine. And then it fell apart. So it had to change. But, yes, that's my life. Good thing I got painkillers to numb the pain and get me through it. Yeah, so, like, I don't know how to feel about this Gord Murphy shit. I've always I love the name Gord. It's a fantastic.
It's a great name.
It is the.
We're also,
is it the most hockey name of hockey names?
It
Gord?
might be. Gord is a real hockey name.
What up, Gord? That's just Gord. He's played hockey. It's all he does all day.
Speaking of names, we're gonna have a slew of them later on in the show. So stay tuned.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about hockey. I'm just rambling at this point. So let's do a mid-show break.
Absolutely.
Mid-show break.
I liked the one chord.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So last week we did Dumb Mascots. We talked about how there's too many for us to do one segment. We're back with part 2.
Oh, this is the mid-show break. Okay.
Yeah, mid-show break is Dumb Mascots.
All right. Okay.
I sent you the pictures, Burtleby.
I'm pulling them up.
Like with last week's, go ahead and go on to the Stone Sports Twitter at @stoned_podcast to go see the mascots we're talking about. I'll tweet them out with the episode. Had a couple answer me last week, including the Fighting Okra.
Yes, that was amazing.
Fighting Okra gave me a like and a retweet.
I was so fucking on board. That's a fucking legend. You know, it's just some like neck beard in his mom's basement, right?
Oh, absolutely. Don't care.
Yeah.
Shout out Fighting Okra.
Yeah, right.
I also had somebody message me and said, hey, keep the magic dragon out of this. So shout out to that guy.
That's amazing.
But number 5 this week, Burty, we've got West Ham United going across the pond.
The Hammers.
We've got Hammerhead.
The Hammers.
You see this motherfucking robot right here, Burty?
Yeah, I see him, bro.
I like his crossed eyes.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with West Ham fans, so I'm gonna plead the fifth on this guy. I think he looks...
You don't want this smoke?
Nah, I think he looks really cool, and I am a big fan, and I'm glad he's living his best life, because I do not want to piss off the West Ham fans.
We don't want the hammers coming at us.
No. You want me to put the hammer down?
Hammers go down.
All right, what's the next one?
Number 4. Dang across the pond. Another soccer one. We've got Pomeran. The palm tree from Real Betis.
This is some nightmare fuel, too.
Yeah, it is, dude. So what really scares me, Burty, is that the top half is clearly the palm tree, and then he's just got like people the mat. It's people legs, but it's not the guy's legs. It's the mascot legs.
Yeah, that is
cartoony
weird.
As people, right? Why is half of him a tree and half of him a person? Where does it cut off? Does he have a tree dick? Does he have a human dick?
Right, yeah. And the face, like the eyes are too
small.
Oh,
it's creepy.
Like it looks
the hands are too big. His hands look like Uncle Jack's hands. And fucking Sunny.
Nobody look!
Nobody look! Nobody look!
It looks like he looks like something that
pleasure's all mine.
He looks like something that would be like in the Nintendo Wii marketplace.
Oh, that's a good call.
Or like in a Super Mario game, but not one of the good ones. One of the ones that people don't like. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't like
this. Is one of the ones I like.
I tell you what I do love.
He looks like he's from Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, I like Super Mario Sunshine too.
Super Mario Sunshine.
All right,
slaps.
Pull the picture up. Pull the picture up of Palmerin.
I'm on him.
All right, zoom in.
Yep.
To the left. To
the guy.
Left. The guy. Oh my God.
That hair.
What a legend.
I didn't even see him.
What a legend.
Look at that hair, Burty. What kind of style is that?
I don't know. It's definitely
it's like long on the sides, but not the front or the back.
Dude, that guy kills people. That guy
is just kill people. He eats them.
Yeah, that guy is straight serial killer. He's putting off like mad Rodney Alcala vibes.
Yeah, he gives me the creeps.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like his like yellow and black fucking like
lanyard.
What do you even call that? Lanyard, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a poisonous snake around his neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that guy at all. He looks like it's like one of those photos that like
here's the real question.
They'd zoom in on it and be like, dun, dun.
Which one would you rather see in a dark alley? Pomeran or the guy?
Pomeran for sure. This dude out here looking like the Yorkshire Ripper, bro. Like this dude
looks got bodies on the beach.
Yeah, this dude looks scary as fuck, man. I'm not playing. Oh my God. Someone just knocked on my door. That's probably my brother coming home. Whatever.
No, it's the murderer casing your apartment, you fucking asshole.
I'm not in an apartment anymore, asshole. So what's the next one?
Going to America. Back on over. So I sent you 2 for this one.
Okay.
But it's Purdue Pete.
Purdue
Pete this week was named the creepiest college mascot in America. So I had to throw him in this week.
Yeah.
I also
would say
sent
so.
you the original Purdue Pete.
Is that the one at the top?
That's the one in black and white with the sledgehammer.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, they're both creepy as fuck.
You want to talk about killers?
Who's in your room?
My mom is in the fridge.
Okay.
Think I was getting murdered?
Yeah, it just had to be, got to check on my boy.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so let's get back to this. So
Purdue Pete.
Both of them look like shit you would find in like a horror film, like
so
Strangers.
The second Purdue Pete, like the original one there.
Yeah, the black and white one.
Yep. You know those like videos you'll find on YouTube where it's like 10 photos with horrifying backstories.
Yes, like on BuzzFeed and shit.
Yeah, dude. Like that. This is one of those pictures.
It is.
It's this fucking Purdue Pete with the sledgehammer.
Yeah,
like, why does he have the sledgehammer? They're like, this photo was found buried in the floorboards of this 13th century home.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it kind of looks like Big Boy, the Big Boy Burger guy.
Yeah,
it kind of looks like that. Like, but what's funny is you think they'd look at that photo.
So the one they have now
and be like, we need to have a rethink.
Yeah, we need to rethink this shit.
Clearly,
but the one they have
didn't.
now there with the helmet and the weird like sunken face.
Just what's with the mask, dude?
It's so creepy.
Like, why?
It's so creepy.
And the only reason it's really creepy, Dubs, is because it's made out of like rubber. If it was made out of, like felt
like the
and
regular,
cloth,
like a regular mascot mask.
Yeah, it'd be fucking fine. But instead, it's made out of this weird rubber. It looks like something a serial killer would wear at a sex dungeon.
Yeah, you're right.
So, Jesus Christ, I don't even know.
And again, the sledgehammer is not an adding aesthetic; it's a scary one.
Yeah, exactly. This is nightmare fuel as well. This segment should just be called Nightmare Fuel.
Nightmare Fuel.
Oh God!
Fuck.
Okay.
Then you're gonna love the next 2.
Yeah, what are they?
So this one, a classic, was gonna go on the first one, but I decided to save it for this week. Woo Shock, Wichita Shockers.
Woo, 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 woo. Sorry, just gotta give a nod.
Woo Tang.
Yeah, gotta give a nod to the woo. This
So
guy has a mouth shaped like Sylvester Stallone.
and hair like Donald Trump.
Oh my God.
So when you Google Woo Shock is a big, bad, muscle-bound bundle of wheat. He's been WSU's mascot since 1948, a friend to every Shocker fan, and the #1 supporter of all things Wichita. First of all, I love
BTK.
Wichita. Including BTK. Alum, Dennis Rader. Great friends. You know what? This is the this is when he was hanging out with Dennis. I'll send you a picture.
Uh-oh.
But I just am a huge fan of Wichita State because their name is the Shockers, and it makes me think of bad things every time.
Oh no.
You saw the picture.
Yeah, it's like some Dennis Rader shit, bro.
It's not okay.
It's not okay at all.
If you want to see that one, DM me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Woo Shock, muscle-bound piece of wheat, hair like Trump, mouth like Stallone,
and a soul like Dennis Rader.
And a soul like Dennis Rader. A sweater like him too.
Yeah, right. Jesus
but yeah,
Christ.
I just don't think a piece of wheat is a good mascot, especially when you're the Shockers. Like maybe anything else,
Yeah,
maybe a bolt,
a lightning bolt.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Maybe anything. Maybe Boltman, like the Chargers' fucking mascot.
Jesus Christ. What
Something.
is wrong with these people?
I told you there's too many. I just couldn't do one.
I feel like we should just be like in sports.
We should
marketing.
be. I think people should just have to run all of their mascot choices by us from here on out.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should.
They want to change. They come to Stone Sports, and we give them either like the Stone Sports seal of approval or a big old fat veto.
Names. We should just be head of national team sports marketing. Like that's just what we should be. It should be like a sort of fascist organization, but it's fascism for the good of the people. You know what I mean? Which I think could be a thing, dude. Fascism for the good of the people, right? Hear me out.
It's cult-like the
right.
Fucking fighting okra.
Right. Well, fascism for the good of the people. This can work, okay? Stay with me on this.
Stay with me.
So
don't turn us off yet, listeners.
Fascism is terrible, obviously, but it can work for us all. Now, here's a perfect example.
Remember, Burty's high on Percocets. Continue.
Right, yes. If you have a baby, okay, from the ages of 1 to 3, you're not allowed to go to the movie theater. You're
like we talked about, infant smoking section.
Yeah, exactly. That's fascism for the good of the people. Like, it's just what it is, you know? Let me think of another example really quickly. Let's see. If you eat...
The people that come into a college class sneezing and coughing all goddamn day.
Right. Or if you go to work sick, you get fined immediately. If you eat food with too much garlic in it and you don't brush your teeth after, jail immediately.
Unless you're home alone.
Right. No, yeah, exactly. Fair enough. I'm trying to save everyone from the minor oppression.
If you pull your dick out in public.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want with it in your home. But I think really what I'm saying is that this show has invented a new form of government that I think is really good. I think it could really work here. We just, help people deal with the problems that everyone else is afraid to deal with. Crying babies.
I just found the Woo Shock doc, the history and making of Woo Shock.
There is a documentary about Woo Shock. Does RZA narrate it? Because he fucking should. If I was him, I might be kind of pissed off.
It's a deep cut. It's ODB.
I love ODB. Have you ever seen that video of him like in the 90s in New York giving that interview where he's like, I'm a soul singer. And he's just like walking around singing and shit. It's fucking hilarious.
It's not even the making of Woo Shock. It's the making of the first Woo Shock fucking statue.
Oh my Jesus Christ, they're bored in Wichita.
It has 800 views.
I mean, what the fuck? That had to be like a student film. That's a student film.
It has to be.
There's no fucking way a fully grown-ass filmmaker was like, let's make a documentary about the making of a statue.
You know what the people are gonna love?
Yeah, right? And then some guy was like, yeah, I'll finance the fuck out of that. Yeah, that didn't happen. I'll tell you this, though. I think someone should make a documentary about David Rush.
On it. We can't
even get him to agree to an interview. He's going to agree to a documentary, Dubs.
You're right.
All the people out there listening, start DMing David Rush and telling him to come on our show.
Yeah. Why am I the only one on this shit?
Yeah, we need to start a campaign.
Help me the fuck out. Do you want to hear from David Rush?
Yeah. And we can get him to support our new system of government, fascism for the good of the people.
David W. Rush on Twitter, by the way.
DW Rush.
DW.
I love him even more because his name is DW. DW Rush. Hey, how you doing? DW Rush.
DW Rush.
Hey, how you doing? DW Rush, Wichita, Kansas. He's like Bob Vance.
He's being a science bitch.
Yeah, he is. All right, so
Bob Vance, Vance Refrigeration. What do you do for work, Bob?
So, should we get back to sports? I think all we got really left is football.
I got one more mascot.
Oh, we do?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Christmas has cometh early.
You can't forget Mortimer McPestle, the St. Louis College of Pharmacy. mascot,
What?
Mortimer McPestle.
Mortimer McPestle. Is this lion ass dude?
Yeah. Also hair like Trump.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that? Trump has mascot hair.
He's like he's like Woo Shock's like cooler older brother.
He looks almost like someone who can't draw tried to draw a Thundercat. Like Lion-O or something.
That's wicked good.
I want to know who the other guy is.
The guy is putting on his fucking jacket?
Yeah.
I bet that's got to be his assistant.
Yeah, like what's his name? What's his name?
I bet it's not as cool as Mortimer McPestle.
Yeah, that's why he's putting on the jacket.
Yeah, right. He doesn't. I mean, he has a jacket too, but nobody helped him put it on.
Right. He woke up in the morning and had to put on his own fucking jacket. Oh my god, this is going off the rails. And why does he have like one of the like cheerleading, yelling, old style megaphone things if he doesn't have a mouth that he can talk out of?
Also a phenomenal point, Burty.
What the fuck is going on in the mascot world, dude?
What really sold me was the name and the lab coat.
Mortimer McPestle is a pretty... I will say, out of all the mascot names that we've had, that is the best. Mortimer McPestle
definitely the best.
Points for the name. What university is this for?
The St. Louis College of Pharmacy.
Jesus Christ, is that a real college?
Apparently.
It's
I had to Google it.
Community college.
It's not very big.
Who's actually like staying in a dorm to be a pharmacist?
I was shocked that they had a fucking mascot.
Right? Like, do they have dorms? Are there frat
Do they
parties?
have a fucking football team? Are they all pharmacists?
Are people fucking at the St. Louis College of Pharmacy? You know what? That actually might be a dope school to go to. Think about all the drugs.
Think about all the Percocet.
All the Percocet. Morphine.
Then you start running milk crate challenges. Then you start selling the Percocets. You're making a fucking fortune, and you're going viral.
And you get to just like imagine all the fucking you can do on all the drugs, all the pharmaceutical drugs. Man, I want to go to that college.
And then all of a sudden, you're Mortimer McPestle.
Yeah, next thing you know, you're in the Mortimer McPestle costume. Fucking away on some Percocet.
Fucking away. The bottom half is missing, but you got the lab coat.
Yeah, you definitely got the coat off. Never taking the coat off. Every time a girl comes over to bang Mortimer McPestle, he says, "Coat stays on."
Oh, it's like Blue Mountain State when Sammy's getting laid as the mascot, but they only want to fuck the mascot.
Yeah, coat stays on.
The lab coat stays. It's non-negotiable.
Yeah, non-negotiable coat stays on, motherfucker. All right. Football.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So, going into the last week of the preseason, obviously shortened this year for the first time. Only 3 games. We've got some injuries, some QB battle updates, and I've got another question for you.
We're all right.
Excuse me.
Jesus
Dying.
Christ.
Travis Etienne, first round pick by the Jaguars, probably out for the season after suffering a Lisfranc sprain, which will effectively end his season.
Damn.
Lisfranc sprain, middle of the foot on the bottom. It's a bunch of ligaments, some bones. Basically, all that shit's fucked up.
Damn.
It's like I went to the St. Louis College of Pharmacy. I'm giving you a goddamn medical evaluation.
Yeah, you are. Oh, no.
Teaching you shit this week.
I just looked at a Lisfranc sprain.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Looks good, huh? I bet it's got to be just incredibly painful.
Oh, my God. Just looking at, like, the little circle that points out where it is, I'm like,
yeah.
Get fucked. Like, I would rather break a toe. Get fucked.
Yeah, like, I'm good with whatever pain that's going to cause
and
me.
And it says right here, a Lisfranc joint is not a simple sprain. Oh, it's an injury to a joint.
Yeah.
So it's not a simple sprain that should be simply walked off. It is a severe injury that may take many months to heal and may require surgery to treat. That's crazy. So it's like a joint injury. It's not even like a normal like sprain, which, you know, is like a muscle kind of injury.
No, it's a joint accompanied by a bunch of fucking muscles and shit.
Oh my God almighty.
So not only do you have the regular sprain on top of it, but you have the fucking joint too. And it's right in the fucking ball of your foot.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what homie is going through.
Yeah.
T's and P's, bro. T's and P's.
And he's a running back, so not going to be doing a whole lot of running.
No, yeah, not for a while.
Yep. Cam Newton, some mix-ups with a COVID test this week, but basically he's going to be out. Not positive.
Okay.
But basically Cam went out, broke COVID protocols, and then got a false positive.
Jesus Christ.
Even though he already had COVID and shit. So with that, Bill Belichick has come out and said that basically all of the coaches are going to be watching Mac Jones this week and for him to go out and impress so that he can take the starting job. Apparently, inside Patriots are not very happy with Cam Newton. On top of, you know, the performances we've seen, seems like Mac Jones might be slated to start week 1.
I think that's what should happen anyway. Hold on, I'm gonna have a mint.
Have a little mint.
I'm gonna have a mint. Yes, it's lovely. Yeah, I think that's what should happen anyway.
This is the life.
This is the life. I have thought that since, you know, a couple months ago. I think that's what should happen.
He's my guy. The Mac 10. The Mac Attack. Mac Attack fight!
I don't know. I understand there were...
And it's some 6'10".
I understand there were extenuating circumstances with Cam Newton last season, but I was personally just unimpressed on the whole. Just unimpressed with it.
Same. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, I just was like, I don't get it. Like, why is this guy supposed to be the truth?
He's
not
been
like
over the hill
since
after that goddamn Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's just not playing the
truth
at all.
No, I'm good. I'll pass. I'll take the guy we just spent the first round pick on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't have any reasoning behind this, okay, other than gut instincts. But I think Mac is the kind of player that you just throw into the fire and let him figure it out.
I feel exactly the same way.
And I have no way to back that up. No like evidence to point to. I just feel
the only thing I have to like back that up is that he played in the SEC and he broke records except for Joe Burrow's, who just set the record the year before. You know what I mean? Like he broke every single fucking SEC record except for the touchdowns and yards and shit.
Right. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have another mint.
Have another mint.
It was delicious. Yeah.
This is the life.
This is the life. Yeah, I mean...
Big Altoids guy, Burty?
I am, yeah, that's what they are, too. Peppermint.
I knew it.
I
could taste it.
With, for those listening, we're in the same room. We've been making out secretly. It's hard in those situations, that's what she said, because when they do break those records, do you want to... protect that sort of ego? Do you want to shatter that ego? You know, because let's be honest, if they throw his feet to the fire, he's gonna get the business.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, like those teams are gonna be giving him the fucking business. So I guess you just, you know, like we've discussed, where you have to gauge the caliber of player that someone is, because I think if they have enough fortitude to kind of get handed the business and then keep going, you know.
Agreed. Like you said, I have nothing to back it up other than the SEC thing I said, but Mac Jones just seems like the kind of guy you just throw in there.
Yeah, just throw him in
and
there.
And the situation we're in at this point and how well he's played in the preseason, granted it's preseason. Right. He's going to get second, third string. Some people might not even make the team.
Right.
Either way, he's looked good. Like I said, Cam Newton on the outs. Fuck it. Let's do it.
And you know what?
He was a first round pick. Let's fucking send it.
Yeah.
Let it fly.
And like, you know, it could even be a coaching tactic to some degree, where it's just like, you know, you kind of just
Pull the best out of them.
You teach Cam Newton a bit of a lesson. You know, just be like, all right, you want to act like a, you know, a little bitch, you know, this is what happens. You know,
we got this guy right here.
Yeah, your job is not fucking safe, Hoss. You know, so yeah, I think on multiple levels, multiple tiers, layers,
Don't
like an onion. You know, you fucking.
If I was Bill, I would
call.
just sit down, look at Cam Newton in the face, and go, "You really gonna let someone named McCorkle take your job?"
Yeah, I don't know. I was not sold on Cam with the Pats. I really think they probably should have cut losses, but
I don't know. I was sold on him the first year, like going into it. It didn't work out. I have zero fucking clue why they brought him back. It makes zero sense to me.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, I don't understand that. It doesn't. I mean, maybe you can try to contextualize it for me, being a Pats fan, but.
Yeah, like some people are saying he didn't get a fucking fair shake because of the offensive line, the receiver issues, the fact he did get COVID and looked good before the COVID. Like his two best games of the season came before he got sick.
Right.
So some people, that's the other side to it. But
I mean,
my
that
side
is a strong
to it,
argument, but
right. My side to it is he's fucking over 30. He's had injury issues. He hasn't been productive in a couple seasons, regardless of what happened last year. You're going to be paying him. I mean, it's a 1-year deal, but still, you're paying him over $10 million to probably going to end up riding the bench at least like half the season. Like worst case scenario for Mac Jones.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any scenario this year unless he gets hurt where Mac Jones isn't the starter by the end of the season.
Right, and I mean, you know, even if you don't even want to go through all those reasons, you can just look at it simply and be like, do you want to really, like, all right, we're talking about a guy who hasn't been productive in a few years. Do you ever really want to gamble on a player potentially having a renaissance? You know what I mean?
No.
Like, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, you can look at people and just be like, yo, like, we shouldn't do that alone. Like, you shouldn't be in the business of giving people second chances.
And this kind of transitions into the question I was going to ask for football this week. Like, another QB battle, the Bears. Andy Dalton just got named the starter. Justin Fields obviously went 3 picks before Mac Jones.
Right.
First round QB has played pretty much lights fucking out so far in the preseason and is still riding the bench. My question, how much does a player's style go into these QB battles? Like, with the Bears, you have Andy Dalton, who's a pretty one-dimensional quarterback, while Justin Fields can get out of the pocket, do different things. Obviously younger and will have a higher ceiling to begin with. And then the same thing with the Patriots, but on the other end, like Cam Newton is more of a running threat. That was what he was effective at last year. His throwing was fucking god awful.
Yeah, trash.
And you have Mac Jones, who looks like can be a prototypical pocket passer for the next decade at least. Like how much does the style go into it over the ceiling?
I think it plays in quite a bit, and I think actually it's something that happens in every single team sport in the world. Whoever the coach is, they're going to pick the guy that fits their system.
Agreed. Which
to me is wrong. I've always maintained it's wrong. In my opinion, if you have a player with a higher ceiling who has more talent, you adapt a system to get that. You don't
I'm with you on that.
You know what I mean? I understand why people
do it. The perfect example right now is the Andy Dalton, Justin Fields.
Right.
Like the Bears have had, I mean, actually, they're not even that great of an example because Mitch Trubisky was a running QB.
Right. I mean, there are plenty of teams you can think about in any sport. You know,
either way, the point still stands. Andy Dalton is in his 30s and doesn't have a ceiling, does not have much of a ceiling anymore. He'll be a decent back-end starter in the NFL, guaranteed, but I feel like Justin Fields could be that and still has the high ceiling. What's the point of not starting him?
But see, then, you know, in those situations, you know, like we were just discussing, it depends, like maybe the coaches feel the best thing to do is kind of protect him a little bit at first. You know, and like,
and I get that.
Like
That's definitely the case.
I always
sometimes.
point to this because I think it's a perfect example. Like Mahomes is a great example of
Yeah,
that.
he thrived
You
with
know,
that. He had the year to learn, and then he came in and lit the fucking league on fire.
Exactly. He got comfortable and, you know, did his thing.
And I agree. It's definitely beneficial for some players. But to me, at what point do you just like, I don't know. What point is ceiling just too much to just like go with the other guy?
No, I agree with
you.
And
I just thought the Bears were going to do that. I felt like Justin Fields was going to be too good.
I'll tell you,
too promising to pass on.
If it's me, I make that decision.
Yeah.
If it's me, I make that decision because if you need a more dynamic offense, then in football, it starts with the quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And like you said, you agreed like it's style, like coaches are going to want to go with that style.
Yeah.
At some point too, as a coach, you have to realize like you may have a set style and your team may go very well with your style, but they might not have the talent to go anywhere. Right. And you might have to plan for that.
A perfect example of this.
Build around the new people that you're bringing. Like I don't know.
The Flyers are a perfect example of that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it really comes that system and it's not working, you know.
It comes down to how you build your team, and everybody does it
right. But see, if that's the situation, if you've got a coach who's picking let's call it the worst player, that's on the GM at that point. I think at that point it's a GM's job to take the toys off the table. You know what I'm saying? If a coach is mismanaging the team, like to me, that's like one of the GM's like most important jobs is being like, no. You got to fucking play that guy. You're not playing this jackass. You're playing this fucking guy.
Right.
You know, and so you could pass the buck all down the line all day long. But
it can go a million different ways.
I do think style is incredibly
personal
important.
Preference.
Yeah, I think style is incredibly important to coaches. I disagree with that mentality. I think if you have a player
who plays its part,
good,
but
yeah,
it plays a part, but if you had to pick one or the other, like I'm going with
I want the high skill, more dynamic player, and I will figure out a way to make it work. You know, as opposed to trying to just get players to fit my system. That's just time and time again it proves it doesn't work. And when it does work, it's very rare that it does. You know? So some people would make the argument that the Pats kind of suffer from that a little bit.
We suffer from it, and we thrive on it.
Right. Yeah.
So you can make the argument both ways.
You really can. Yeah, it's true.
We've won 6 Super Bowls by doing it. We've also probably lost out on a couple more by doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I'm not going to
double-edged sword, one would say.
Because Bill is clearly one of the great geniuses of his time.
Goddamn fucking right.
I mean, the stats just back it up.
There's nothing you can fucking... Yeah. There's zero argument.
Yeah. The stats just back it up. It is what it is. Yeah.
Nobody wins 6 Super Bowls in 20 years.
Yeah. It's I mean, it's pretty...
Except you're a quarterback and you win 7.
Yeah. Gotta love him.
The best.
Yeah, he really, you know, man, I didn't like him for the longest
You have to
time,
now.
But yeah, you do. Like, he's a likable ass dude. I think the thing is when he was with the Pats, they kind of...
It was muffled.
Yeah, they expected a certain persona of him, you know, because certain teams are like that. They just...
Tampa Tom doesn't give a fuck.
No, like, they're letting him loose, and I am here for it. Like, it is so amazing. But, yeah, anything else you wanted to talk about before we get the fuck out of here? Any other football talk?
I want to do the all-named team.
College football. I saw you sent that to me. What the fuck is that?
So 24/7 Sports, they do, every year they do like a all-name team for college football. It's just like the funniest names they could get in there. Some are nicknames. You'll probably be able to figure out the couple that are. But most of these are born-given names.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Take it back. That's a lie.
So I'll tell you, there's There's
All
like
right,
3 or
shut the
4
fuck
I know
up.
right
General
off the bat.
Booty is not someone's real name.
Yes, it is. That one's real.
What the fuck is going on? Are you for real right now?
That's his real name. Born given name.
Are you fucking truthing?
Yeah, Josh Booty is his dad.
I'm not high on painkillers and have fallen asleep. And we're dreaming that we're doing the podcast right now.
Nope.
General Booty.
He's a quarterback
Booty.
too. General Booty.
All right, hold on though. You know what? I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna walk it back a bit because I do feel like
He's a JUCO QB in Texas.
if my last name was Booty, you know, which I didn't choose, and I had a son, I would be like,
your name is Josh Booty. That's his dad.
I would be like, what the fuck is the most badass name I could give my son so that he won't get teased about his last name being Booty?
Fucking General.
General Ass. A commander of the Booty Pipes. That's a pretty great name. All right, so let's go down the rest of the list.
Yes, we'll start with offense here. Got General Booty. Cavoicy Smoke.
That's a pretty dope name.
Not the last.
But the next running back. These are the kind of names I'm talking about that'll save America, dude.
Tank Bigsby.
Tank Bigsby. Come on. What the fuck?
That's a phenomenal name.
That sounds like a reporter in a 50s Superman comic. You know, like, this just in from Tank Bigsby. This is Tank Bigsby live on Metropolis News.
I also just got followed by a Xena Dean, which is also a pretty solid name.
Xena Dean, like Xena the warrior princess?
Yeah.
All right. I like the next name a lot, too.
Fat Watts.
Fat Watts. Is that real?
If your name's Fat, I'm fucking down for it. Would you ask me?
Is Fat his real name?
Fat Watts is his real name.
God damn, man. Why did I get stuck with my fucking name? I almost said my name live. The next name I also like a lot because it reminds me of a very good friend I had in high school.
It reminds me of Madden.
So is it Aju? Aju, yeah, I take it?
It is Aju.
Yeah, I had a friend in high school who came to our high school from the Sudan, and he was the coolest motherfucker I've ever met. I loved him so much, and his name was Aku. And he was the fucking
like the mask in Crash Bandicoot?
Yes, like the bad guy in Samurai Jack. He was from the Sudan. This guy was the fucking man, dude. And it's kind of a crazy story. Like, he came in one day, he just showed up randomly throughout, like, halfway through the year, and he said something hilarious, and I don't remember what he said, but he said something that was, like, genuinely so fucking funny in this, like, small class that I was in. It was, like, a marketing class. And I started, like, laughing, and then he, like, brought me out in the hallway and was like, "Why are you laughing at me?" And I was like, no, dude, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, bro. Like, but he was amazing, dude. He went through, like, so much crazy shit just to, like, get to America. Like, I just love that dude. I hope he's out there doing all right. Aku, if you're out there, man, keep trucking, Hoss. You are, like,
keep trucking, Hoss.
A true fucking pimp, bro. Like, the truest pimp. I fucking love that dude. So I'm partial to that name just because it's one letter away from one of my favorite people I've ever met. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion that the next name, because it's totally normal, is going to be the fake one.
No.
Okay.
No, that one's real too. John Michael Gillenborg.
Gillenborg. Jesus Christ. It's like if Jake Gyllenhaal was like indoctrinated by the Borg, but you probably don't even know who the Borg are. So
who the fuck is the Borg?
They're the bad guys in Star Trek. You know the phrase people say resistance is futile?
Yeah.
That's from Star Trek. It's from the Borg.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do
fucking
a little
gross
Star Trek.
Looking. They're gross.
They are really gross. And they're pretty cool villain. Star Trek is kind of the shit. You should watch it someday. You won't. Should we keep moving through the list? I think I'm going to have another mint.
This is the life.
This is the life.
Yeah, we'll keep moving through this fucking list. So we've gone with a few down here. We're on to the offensive linemen. So keep in mind, these are the big boys. Brodarius Ham,
Love it.
Auburn.
That dude fucks.
Dude, fucks so
I mean, that
hard.
dude, like, that dude can't even go out, like, with his homies because he's just too busy laying pipe.
Not without
all day
water
long.
wings.
Nah, dude, nah. Like, you text Brodarius, you're like, yo, man, where the fuck is Brodarius? And, like, text him. And you're like, dude, I told you, I texted him. But he just, all he does all day is lay pipe. Like, he has no time for anything else.
They don't call him anything but the ham god.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think when he fucks, like, he calls it going ham? Because I would. Like, every time a girl came over and she, disrobed, I'd be like, I'm about to go ham on that ass.
I hope so. I really hope so.
If he fucking didn't, it's a missed opportunity.
Going hard.
I still-
motherfucking puss.
I still have not found my vape.
That's tough, man. Have you really been looking?
Yeah, like, pretty much the whole time we've been doing the show.
So, Burty,
Yeah, man.
this might be my favorite name on the list.
Okay.
Dylan Death Rage.
Oh, my God. It is pretty fucking amazing. Is it Death Rage or is it Deatherage? Do we
I don't know. I'm just going to say it's Death Rage.
If it's Death Rage, I mean, I'm about to steal that and write an entire movie based around a character named Dylan Death Rage.
Death Rage.
He has to, like, fight the army of Satan. It'll be like Doom the movie starring Dylan Death Rage.
Dylan Doom Death Rage.
I bet you it's Deatherage. Because nobody would embrace the fact that their name could potentially be Death Rage. Why do people do that? I get it if, like, one time I looked in the phone book and I found a guy whose name was Richard Cumashot. I get if you don't want your name to be Dick Cumashot. But, like, you could potentially...
It's pronounced Deathridge.
Right. It's Deathridge?
Yeah.
Psh. Psh. If I was him, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. My name is Death Rage.
Death Rage.
You suck. Wait a minute. I just saw the next name.
I was hoping you would see that one.
Bear Hunter?
Yeah, Bear Hunter.
That can't be the real name either. It is.
It is.
It is. Jesus
It is.
Christ.
No, it's not. I'm kidding. It's
Okay.
John Hunter.
Because I was about to say, man, like, this list is having a disastrous psychological effect on me because I'm just like, my name sucks.
My name sucks.
And I want to die. But no, Bear Hunter is fake name. What about Dodge Souser?
I'm a big fan of Dodge Souser.
Is that a real name or a fake name? We should play a game. Let me guess. I'm going to guess. Let's play a game. I'm guessing. Dodge Souser is a real name.
Correct.
Yes. What do I get? Nothing. I get to have another mint.
There you go. You get another mint.
For anyone out there who's wondering, they're not mints. They're Percocets. So I've had about 10 in the last 2 It's okay. I have Narcan in the bathroom.
This is the life.
I do actually have Narcan in the bathroom for some weird
Why?
reason. Because my parents have to take, like, really strong painkillers all the time, and just in case, you never know. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah. So the reason was actually more depressing. There probably was a joke there, but I couldn't find it. All right. So next name on the list is.
Yep. Go ahead. Say it.
Shitta Silla.
Yep.
This is a nickname.
Nope.
What the fuck? That's amazing. Holy shit. That is such an amazing name.
It's so good.
Shitta Silla.
Shitta.
It's like a Wu-Tang name. It's like Master Killer.
Shitta Silla. Liquid sword.
Duel of the Iron Might. Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Oh, it really does.
I mean,
it does sound like a
there's
90s rap artist.
Yeah, like there's nothing else you
He
can
has
say
to
about
be
it.
in a group, though.
Yeah, absolutely. No, he's not like a
He's
solo
not a
guy.
solo, no.
Nah, it's him and Brodarius Ham and Dylan Death Rage, Tank Bigsby, and then the DJ is Fat Watts, and the hype man is General Booty. General
Totally
Booty
right.
is like
You fucking nailed that. You fucking nailed that. This is gonna be the highlight on this week's episode.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that was way too accurate.
Yeah, I know my goddamn 90s hip hop. I am a fucking child of the 90s after all. All right, so next name, Fish McWilliams. See, here's the thing. Depending on where Fish hails from, it could be a nickname or it could be real. Like, if he's from West Virginia, that's not a nickname. That's his real last name.
He's from Florida.
It could still be a real last name then. I'm going to go nickname.
Correct.
Yes! I'm killing it!
His real name is Adarius.
Nice. Okay. I wonder why they call him Fish. Because he got, like, stank dick or something?
I was gonna say a stank pussy, then I realized he's a guy, and you just went with stank dick.
Yeah, you got stank dick is a thing, man. Some motherfuckers, look, some of y'all motherfuckers out there need to learn to wash your dick.
Was it the interview? Yeah, the interviewer, fucking James Franco's like, I got stank dick.
Yeah, bro. It's a fucking thing, man. Like, it's a fucking thing. Like, y'all motherfuckers need to wash your dick before you have sex. Y'all nasty as hell. All right. Octavius Oxendine. Strong name. Gonna go with that's his name.
Real quick, can we just say how accurate the Key and Peele, like, East-West Bowl was?
Yes.
Those sketches.
Yeah, they were great.
They're so good and so accurate.
I'm
just
actually
reading.
not really a big fan of that show at all.
Those are like one of the best sketches they do.
Yeah, I think the thing about Key and Peele is if you're like my age and Meech's age, and you were in high school when the Chappelle Show came out,
it's just not as good.
Key and Peele was like a second-rate Chappelle Show.
Right.
But to like younger people, I feel like it was like their Chappelle Show, kind of.
See, I watched the Chappelle Show.
Right.
Like after, like as I've gotten older, I've found it and rewatched it back.
Right.
Really fucking good. Definitely better than Key and Peele, but I definitely still think Key and Peele is funny. I definitely
Key and Peele does have a couple things that genuinely made me laugh. One sketch that made me laugh so fucking hard is the one that like makes fun of the dance movies, but they only say noise.
No, it's so good.
Like that.
I always do that.
It is honestly one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Like when it starts raining and they just going
noise.
Yeah, like that is genuinely hilarious. All right, but Octavius Oxendine is a real name. I'm going with real name.
Real name.
Awesome. Great. Nailing it. Big Cat Bryant, clearly a nickname.
Clearly a nickname.
Chief Borders.
Do you want to know Big Cat Bryant's real name?
Yeah, absolutely, please.
Prepare yourself.
Uh-oh.
Marcavius.
Why wouldn't you fucking... I mean, that's such a dope-ass name. That's like a Roman emperor.
Marcavius.
Yeah. But I get it. Big Cat Bryant. Here come Big Cat Bryant. God damn, where did that dude go?
Big Cat Bryant gets the sack.
Yeah, man. God
and he's
damn.
a defensive end.
Man, you seen that kid playing Big Cat Bryant? That dude fucks.
And take note. Wrong one. Take note, Tank Bigsby and Brodarius Ham are teammates.
You goddamn right they are.
And they have a third teammate on this list, who I thought was Big Cat Bryant, but I'm mistaken. He comes up later.
That team is stacked.
It is stacked. You have Tank Bigsby, Brodarius Ham, and TBA.
So, Chief Borders. I'm going to say that's a real name.
It is a real name.
Yeah, right.
Chief Borders also was the first person I saw comment on the post, like from the actual list, and he just put lit.
That's awesome. Big up yourself, Chief Borders. All right. Bumper Pool nickname. It's a real name.
It's a real name.
God damn it. I was doing so good.
Oh, no. No, it's not. It's James Morris.
Woo! Let's go. Still.
He did legally change his name to Bumper Pool, though.
God damn it. Do I still get the points?
You do still get the points.
Yeah, suck my dick. I mean, why would you legally change your name to Bumper Pool?
Why would you not?
You're right. You're
Have
absolutely
I ever told you about the game I invented called Bump-a-Clug?
No.
No?
No.
How?
Explain this game right now.
Oh my god. All right. So you're on a pool table, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's 6 holes in the pool table, like 6 pockets.
Yes.
Your goal is to hit the cue ball with your pool ball. You roll it with your hand.
Right.
You got to hit the cue ball into the other side, into the pocket. It's 2-on-2. You can play defense. There's penalties. You fucking all go at the same time. You whip your ball with the cue ball, and yeah, it's the first to 3 points. It's like air hockey, but with pool balls.
That's dangerous.
It's wicked dangerous, but super fun, and it's gonna be an Olympic sport one day.
Well, when I'm up there, maybe we'll play a little bit.
Yeah, we'll need to go somewhere with a pool table and somewhere that's not public because they'll kick us out.
Yeah, well, someone in your crew needs to buy a pool table.
I know a few people with pool tables. I just gotta track them down.
Just gotta track them down like dog the bad hunter.
Might need Bear Hunter on my fucking team.
Yeah, right. Or the next guy on the list, Power Eccles.
Power Eccles.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go real name. That's what I was gonna go with. So, Kool-Aid.
Sorry to spoil your
it's okay.
Fun there.
Kool-Aid McKinstry, obviously nickname.
However, just signed a deal with Kool-Aid.
Dope. Good for him.
Because we talked about what's his face.
Yeah, signing the likeness deal.
Yeah. Kool-Aid McKinstry got a deal with Kool-Aid.
That's dope.
And he commented, he's like, does this mean I get paid to say, oh yeah, whenever I walk into a room now?
Oh my god, that's the dream.
That's the dream, dude.
It is. It's the dream.
But the picture Kool-Aid posted was just the Kool-Aid man and McKinstry shaking hands.
That's amazing.
Oh, it was so good. It made me laugh for way longer than it should have, but I figured you would appreciate it just as much.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Storm Duck. This is a tough one to call. But I'm going to go real name.
Storm Duck is his real name. Would you like to guess his middle name?
Bill Paxton. Tom Cruise.
Storm Bill Paxton Tom Cruise Duck is incorrect. It's Chandler.
Okay.
With names like Storm and Duck, I just didn't expect Chandler to be the middle.
For sure. The hottest girl.
There's definitely one
parent
parent
was named Chandler. She was so hot.
Really?
Yeah, I had a big crush on her. I hope she's doing well out there.
We've got a bunker.
No. No. That might be the darkest scene in Sunny history when Dennis is like, how did you
the
not
darkest
know?
The darkest scene is the one where Dennis is on the boat where the gang goes to hell with the girl.
Oh yeah, and he's like trying to hit on her.
Yeah, and it just goes like super dark.
Yeah.
That's
right.
That's
so
the
right.
darkest scene.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
I remember coming into school and asking my friend, I was like, how's the episode last night? I didn't get to watch it, like when it first came out that season.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, it kind of fucked me up.
Yeah, it's dark, but that's what I love about that show.
Oh, it's the best.
Oh, here he is. Here's the third teammate. Smoke Monday.
Smoke Monday.
Real name. Real name. Please be a real name.
Oh, I thought you were asking me if I wanted to smoke on Monday.
Oh, no, bro. No, but I mean, we can if you want to.
Fake name.
Fuck!
Quindarius.
Oh. I was so close to being perfect.
If they had Tank Bigsby, Brodarius Ham, and fucking Smoke Monday, and they were all real names.
That's an unstoppable powerhouse.
Oh my god. Except you couldn't get Ham out of the dorms.
Yeah, no, he's too busy laying pipe.
He's too busy
just throwing that pipe, bro. All day long.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, Smoke Monday. What a name. Also, I just want to know how you get the nickname Smoke. You got to do some cool ass shit to get that nickname.
Yeah, or you just smoke a fuckload of weed.
One or the other.
Yeah.
This one, the opposite. Got to drink a shitload of beer. Buck Course.
Buck Course, real name. Calling it. Real name. Calling it out. That's his real name.
Real name.
Is that his real name?
Yes, it is.
Fuck yes. What a name. What team is that?
That is Wyoming, the Cowboys. Have you noticed they have him and John Michael Gillenborg?
Wow. I bet those guys are a hoot.
Like the all name bowl is gonna be Auburn versus Wyoming.
Right? You got a couple
Special mention UNC.
Yeah, I was gonna say UNC has got a couple on here.
They got Power Eagles and Storm Duck.
And
but the last one,
name
last but not least
at all, New Zealand Williams. Hold on. I got to talk this through, okay? Because this very easily seems like a nickname at first. But people be naming their kids some weird shit out there. You know, like you see people that got names after like places and shit. Like I met a girl whose name was Alabama.
You've met a girl?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the important part of that statement. No, I meet girls all the time, man. I'm a cool guy. I'm just trying.
You seriously met a girl named Alabama?
I really did, but at this point, I'm just really trying to impress Akwafina. That's all that's happening here.
Oh, that was so good.
No, but I did.
That was so
I did
good. I don't know if anyone else is gonna like that joke, but I was a huge fan.
Yeah. I really did at one point at a bar once meet a girl named Alabama, and she was.
Oh, this was real. I thought it was all for that joke.
No, she really was. Her name was Alabama, and
that's even better.
Her friend.
I thought you did all that just for the Akwafina joke.
Nope, and her friend's name was Autumn. It was in a bar not far from where I'm sitting in this current room.
Were you in Alabama in autumn?
Yeah, I met Alabama in autumn, and I asked them what they do, and they were both cam girls. That's what they did for a living, and I was like, fucking nice.
Did you go that tracks?
I definitely should have said that. God damn it. I'm going to have that regret for the rest of my life. But no, unfortunately I didn't. I just talked to them about, how much money they made and what was the grossest thing they ever did and all that sort of stuff. Probably, think about it now, really demeaning questions for somebody in that industry. Well, I'm learning. I'm getting older and I'm learning, That's I'm working on it. I'm working on me, ladies. Don't hate me. Well,
now Burty, is New Zealand the real name?
Yeah, we got so far away from that one.
I brought you back. Don't worry.
Yes,
it's a real name.
It's a real name.
You're goddamn fucking right. It's a real name.
God damn it! Let's go. Fuck yes.
Thank you,
Alabama. Note. Thank you, sweetheart, for teaching me a very important lesson that paid off 10 years later. Let's go. I just want to thank God. I want to thank Alabama and Autumn for teaching me this lesson. That's an amazing name.
How about this fucking list of names, though?
I mean,
all of these people are going to be playing D1 college football.
I think America's going to be okay.
I really think we're going to be all right.
I think we're going to make it out of this okay. And I think we can end the show on that note. I mean, it's a positive note. You know, we had some fun tonight, had a lot of laughs. I really need nicotine. So
I bet. I need to smoke some pot, dude.
yeah, right. I think we should just get out of here. Follow us on all the socials. It's Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. It's all Stone Sports Podcast. Also, the color casting is going to be happening soon, so please download that. And
Yes, they gave me a call last night. I'm getting final information this week.
sweet. And
I will share that with everyone next week on the show.
Yeah, and like, comment, and subscribe anywhere you get your podcasts. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Say goodbye, my dude.
Peace.
Later.